If you're like most Americans, you could care less about the upcoming midterm elections. Well, you should. And I want to show you why. Who am I? I'm Dan Mack, and I'm just an ordinary citizen like you. I work constantly when I can find work, but I'm still so broke I have to live a couple of blocks from Skid Row, and I can't even afford important dental work. Still, I have a smartphone and a voice, and I want to urge you to register to vote if you haven't, and to cast your vote if you don't plan to. But more importantly, I want to challenge you to find all your family and friends who've given up hope and get them out to vote. Here's all you have to do. Watch my videos, listen to what I have to say. Then, like, comment, and subscribe to get more updates. After that, I want you to go out and convince 2 of your friends, more if you can, to register to vote and come out on November 4th. Then, go to the Get Them Out Facebook page. Hit like and post a photo of yourself with the number of people you got out on your palm and a Get Them Out thumb over your shoulder. Use the hashtag #IGotThemOut. Then challenge those people to go out and register more people to vote and get them out to the elections and to post their pictures as well. Now, I want you to vote your conscience, that's important. But I'd also like to try to convince you to give progressives a chance this November. You see, they've had a majority in the Senate and a great working relationship with Republicans in the House that have allowed them to put a tremendous amount of really important legislation on the table, like equal pay for women, like aid to students living under crushing loan debt, like campaign finance reform to keep super wealthy people from trying to buy elections like this one outright, which they're trying to do right now. But they've been absolutely stonewalled by the neoconservatives in the Senate. And the only way we're going to get this country working again and get our representatives earning the tax money that we're paying them is to identify those Republicans causing the gridlock and get them out. To give progressives a fighting chance, we must win them a 60-seat supermajority in the Senate by flipping some of the districts that are currently up for grabs over to the left. Now, experts say it can't be done, but here's a dirty little secret of American politics. You see, the news loves to talk about who's ahead in the polls and which races are too close to call. But all this is based on the presumption that nobody cares about the election, that very few people are going to actually turn out on election day. 31% fewer than turn out for a major presidential election. That means that if either party could just motivate 10% of their inactive voting base to come to the polls, they'd win these elections by a landslide. And blacks, Latinos, young voters, voters who typically vote progressive, tend to be the ones who lose the most hope between a major election and the midterms. This election couldn't be more important, and your help couldn't be more powerful. If you motivated just 2 people who weren't planning to go to the polls and vote this November, and they did the same thing, and so on, you'd be responsible for over 1,000 surprise votes in the next 10 days. And if 1,000 people watching this video today did the same thing, we'll have added over 1 million new votes to the rolls by Election Day. Then keep going. Talk to those already registered voters you know who think this election isn't important and get them to change their minds and come out to the polls and vote on Tuesday, November 4th. Get them to come out in force. That's a grassroots, last-minute effort that the wealthy backers and super PACs won't see coming. Find out which races are happening in your area. Then, if you're a progressive, get your progressive friends to go out and vote with you. And if you're an independent, or like me, unaffiliated with any party, consider setting aside your suspicions and giving progressives just 2 short years to show you what they can do. And if you're like I used to be, a Republican who's grown disillusioned with the terrible direction that the party has taken, and wants to send a message, please consider switching to unaffiliated and voting for your Democratic Senate or House candidate. Give them a fraction of the chance that Republicans have had for 14 years to make a difference. But no matter how you join the fight, go to everyone you know and spread this message. Post your progress to the Get Them Out Facebook site. Then, remind them just how important this election is come November 4th, and get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. You're out of there. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Mr. Scott, get them out. Get them out. It's nice out. Congress needs brains. Get them out. Kirk out. Peace out.